Hello everybody, it's Chris the Spyder Minimalist, and it's another beautiful day in Western New York. It's April 9th, the day after the big eclipse of 2024, and I wish we had this weather yesterday because a lot of people who came in from out of town would have appreciated the eclipse even more. It was still a spectacular event, but it would have been more so had it been a day like today. It's going to get up to 70 today, and we've got a special treat ahead because we are headed to Letchworth State Park. And Letchworth State Park is basically the Grand Canyon of the East. So we're in for a special treat. It's going to be about a 75 mile ride from here to Letchworth. Okay folks, my GPS is telling me we're still a half an hour out from Letchworth, but I wanted to turn the camera on as we enter Warsaw. Not Warsaw, Poland, but Warsaw, New York. One of the few towns, probably anywhere, where there's actually directions to get into town for truckers because it's such a steep grade coming in. Here we go. I love riding through this cut. You can see why that sign is posted back there to give truckers fair warning well in advance. You can see up ahead the ridge there that we're going to have to wind our way through to get to our destination. Again, this Warsaw is set in this little valley, and it's pretty cool. So this is, I guess, the center of town for downtown Warsaw. Pretty downtown. Looks like there was a cool monument down there. Maybe some other day I'll, when we're not heading to Letchworth, I'll take a drive through Warsaw. So this is Park Road that leads us into Letchworth State Park, and we're in for a special treat, trust me. I am not sure if the park is officially open, meaning they're charging admission, or not. It looks like it's not. So free entrance, that's awesome. I'm going to do a slow roll through here. So the park is along, I think it's a 17-mile long park. We came in through the Mount Morris entrance, and there's a pretty little town called Mount Morris, but there's also a major dam, a flood control dam that they built here, I don't know, decades ago, and we're going to stop and check out the dam. Look at that. I'm assuming the GoPro camera can pick that up. You can see the turkey vultures swirling around the dam. But this is the beginning of Letchworth State Park. You can see the gorge. I'm hoping that the GoPro can capture that. We're going to pull into this overlook here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is... Wow, this is a good spot to come, and I almost parked in the perfect spot. So I don't know if the GoPro's capturing this. I'm going to take a picture of this on my iPhone just in case. But this is the Genesee River that's flowing through Letchworth State Park. It starts at the southern tier of New York. It might even start in Pennsylvania, and it flows kind of northerly. And in this point, this 17-mile stretch, it kind of cut a steep gorge. the Genesee continues to flow north after this park, and it empties out near Rochester and Lake Ontario. Waterfalls of Letchworth State Park, which are just like incredible, especially the last one we come to. There's a rail crossing, a railroad bridge that's a cool structure. Parker's Hideaway. I'm sure you can rent that out. There's a railroad crossing bridge, and I will tell you, I hope I don't jinx us, but I've been to the park many times when the train was coming over, and there's just nothing like watching this beautiful waterfall with the train pass overhead. Now it's beautiful even without the train, because the trestle, the train bridge is still there, but the train makes it just so much more awesome. And as we get further south to the south entrance of the park, there's a north entrance that we entered, the Mount Morris entrance, and then there's the Portageville entrance, the south entrance, kind of near where the railroad trestle is. I believe that you're going to notice it gets more twisty and hilly and whatnot, so the ride will get a little better as we get further and further south. I am trying to showcase when we pass these little gorges that where the streams empty into the Genesee. I'm trying to capture them, but I don't know that the GoPro is doing that. I don't know if you can see that little waterfall there that I can see. Okay, this is a cool area. This is a cool area. So we're gonna pull in here. And I know I've said this before, but it is such a joy to be able to pull into a spot like this. You might not be able to tell, but we are now on a slight downhill, but that's okay because we have the Can-Am Spyder that has reverse, which is awesome. Oh yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to capture this. Okay, now this is interesting. Wow. But anyway, I'm going to go to this little lookout here. So I'm going to shut down the GoPro now. Okay, we're heading out. That was a neat little stop, but there's much more to come. Trust me. I think you can see, though, we're at the point now of the park where it's much more hilly and twisty. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I think you can see, because I'm going slow here, I think you'll be able to see what they call Wolf Creek here with the GoPro. Nobody's coming, so it's not like we're in danger here. Again, imagine coming here in about a month when the canopy of trees is full of green, lush leaves. But wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I hope it captures it to some extent. Oh my, okay, inspiration point. So you are gonna love what you see here, and I mean love it. But here's the problem with inspiration point. The GoPro just cannot capture it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park here. I could probably fit in there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna park here, and then I'm gonna shut the GoPro down, and I'm gonna hoof it literally, I don't know, 100 feet, whatever it is, it's a short distance, and I'm going to use the iPhone to capture it, because there's no way, and you'll see in seconds what I'm talking about. So we are walking to the appropriately named inspiration point, and again, there's no way the GoPro would capture, oh my gosh, what you're about to see. There's just no way. We're gonna get a couple of angles, but wow, look at that. I don't have my lapel mic with me. I'm hoping my voice is coming through on the iPhone's mic. I'm going to zoom in at this point. I believe that is considered the Middle Falls, and you can see the railroad crossing there. We're going to get closer to it, much closer, and get a much better shot of that. And I hope when we get to that point, there's a train going across, but timing is critical on that. I'm going to just go for a quick gander from a different angle. Wow. Oh. So we're going to get up close and personal with that waterfall, much closer than we are now. And the hope is, yeah, that is the Middle Falls, because the Upper Falls, you might not be able to make it out. I'm going to try to... So that is Middle Falls. And that, if you can see, just below the train railroad bridge, there's another fall. That is the Upper Falls, and we're going to get closer to the Upper Falls, I think, between the two, and hopefully then a train is coming by when we're there. This is kind of a neat monument here on the right. Multiple wars, I believe. It's been a while since I checked it out up close, but so now this ride is about to get awesome, just like really awesome. There's a walkway right along on the other side of this wall. Talk about twisties, huh? Oh, you're gonna love this. That is, I believe that's the Middle Falls, and we'll get up close to it. This is called the Glen Iris Inn. It's a restaurant. It was a home for a guy named Letchworth, like 100 years ago, and I forgot where he made his money, but that was his home. Can you imagine like living there? This is a cool stone house, stone something or other. Oh, it's a museum. But just imagine lucky Mr. Letchworth, who built a house right there overlooking what we're about to see, these waterfalls. And the train bridge, the railroad bridge, I want to say that's 100 years old. Now, they just recently revised it, I know within the past 10 years, because I've been living in this area for 10 years now, and I know it was done while I was here. Oh, wow. So I don't know if the GoPro is capturing that, but I hope it is. We're going to get up close to that with the iPhone, whether it is or not. So we're walking along the Genesee River towards the falls and the railroad bridge. It's just up ahead. I could be doing this short walk with my helmet on and the GoPro capturing this. I just don't think it would do it justice. I may be wrong on that. The GoPro actually has, and by the way, I'm hoping you can hear me, because again, I'm just using the iPhone mic. The train! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, we're gonna run and we are gonna get an incredible view. Oh my gosh. Can you hear that? Awesome, right? It's a-coming, the train's a-coming. Folks, you're in for a treat. Oh my. I mean, you're in for a treat even if the train wasn't coming, but I can hear it. So I'll zoom in. The beauty of the iPhone is I can zoom with it, and when the train gets closer, I'll zoom. I know I heard a train. Well, gang, I apologize, but it appears as though the train whistle, the horn that I heard, was of the train departing. I waited up by that railroad bridge for a long time, and it just wasn't coming. So I apologize for that, and what I'm going to do is just park right here in the shade. I'm not going to take my helmet off. I'm going to let the GoPro capture this, because I believe the GoPro will be able to capture what we're about to see. I guess I could walk to the point right there where you see those folks there are. And by the way, there's the Glen Iris Inn I talked about. I hope you can see that. But can you imagine living 100 years ago, living in that house, and oh, look at the rainbow. Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't want to miss that. I ought to take a video of this. Oh, double rainbow with the GoPro, in which case I won't even show you the iPhone. So now we're going to head by the Middle Falls as we go up this hill, and you'll be able to get a good view of it, I think. No one's behind me, so I can go slow here. Oh yeah, I know the GoPro's capturing that. I know it. I mean, wow. I really should be looking which way I'm going, but no one's in front of me, so I want you to enjoy this. And let me tell you, we will be back to Letchworth Park once during the summer and certainly during the fall, and I will make a point of spending more time in front of some of these waterfalls, and I may even walk to that lower falls. The problem is I've got to do all of that with the iPhone, because the GoPro just can't capture some of this stuff, and I guess have to get better at synchronizing the iPhone and GoPro shot. Now we're heading now towards there may be a stop between, but we're heading towards the railroad bridge. So this is the railroad bridge, and you can see it's a new bridge that replaced a much older bridge, and I believe this span right here may be kind of a souvenir from the original bridge. Before this bridge was built, you could actually, I believe you could get on the railroad, on the bridge. And maybe that's why, part of the reason why they built the new bridge. Okay, so if the GoPro can't capture it, it's a shame, but we are now looking at the back end of the upper falls. I'm pointing to it right now. Wow. So we are now at the south entrance, the Portageville entrance to Letchworth State Park. Thanks for coming along the ride. I'm going to shut it down here. I appreciate your support. I've got an 80-mile ride home. It says 57 miles to Buffalo. For me, maybe it's only a 75-mile journey. Thanks again, and you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video.